We should be live. Been looking forward to doing this for a while. Yeah. So my first Football Manager stream ever. This should go. This should be interesting. Thank you to everybody who has tuned in. Omar has tuned in. How you doing, bro? Much appreciated. Good to have you around. Yeah. So this is my Football Manager series, and it's going to be an interesting one. We've picked Napoli, and I'll explain why. Napoli are obviously a very, very good team. They play some great football, but they've never really, at least in my lifetime, been at the real peak and pinnacle of Italian football or continental football, European football either. They've struggled in that department. They've had some great players over the years, including Maradona. So you know, it's a bit baffling with some of the players that you can think of that they've got now and over the years that they've never ever really hit that peak. So that's what I'm here for, to try and make that happen. Brian's in the chat as well. Thank you for tuning in, bro. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, to say the very, very least. Just realised this YouTube stream says that it's Pro Evo, and it's not. It's Football Manager. Yeah. Yeah, so I was actually going to do an introduction video to this. Hello, Kakuat. Thank you for tuning in, bro. I was going to do an introduction video to this, but it corrupted. So I'm going to take you through to where I am so far. We'll get, I guess the first thing we'll do is we'll get into the transfers of what we've done. So we're looking at these players to bring in. Lafont is a young goalkeeper that I'm a big fan of. I think he could be very, very good. We're still scouting him. Jeffrey and Adelaide, obviously a very good young attacking midfield player. Nabil Fekir, obviously one of the more sought after players. I think he could do a real good job for us. From Lyon, he's going to be pricey. We'll put that out there. And Duvan Zapata as well from Fiorentina. He's going out, so we're not gonna get him, unfortunately. He's a good player, but if I show you the squad, I'll show you what we've got going. How you doing, Tropin? Thank you for tuning in, bro. Right, so this is kind of like my first team, I guess, with the exception of Unas. But obviously Pepe Reina in goal as a sweeper keeper. Gulam, Albiol, Shriches and Hisai are in there. But my real first team is, we've got Mustafi in there, of course, and Koulibaly. And suddenly that becomes a much better back line there. On the left, we normally start Dries Mertens in there. Unas has been pretty good in pre-season, and we'll go through that in a bit. So it's kind of him and Callejon fighting for that spot. And in the midfield, we've got Jorginho, Zielinski, and I brought in a player called Delaney, who is very, very interesting. We'll say that much. Peter Young saying I should sign Cavani later down the line. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. But at the moment, Milik is looking like a real serious prospect. He's a very good finisher. A decent bit of pace. He's mobile. He's good. I like him. So yeah, we've got Amadou Diawara, who is obviously someone for the future. He's very, very good. Him and Delaney will be interchanging in there. And we sold Allen to PSG for a lot of money. So that's not too shabby in terms of the business. I'm just going to try and run through this as quickly as possible so we can get into the games. So here's what I've been doing in pre-season. It's been alright. Obviously we played the under-20s, and that was interesting. The first two games, I hadn't really got my tactics on point, and we were losing the ball a lot and conceding a lot of chances. Once I tightened that up, as you can see, the results started to get quite comfortable. We'll say that much. They were definitely comfortable. Nice didn't present any challenge to us at all. Then we've played some kind of really not great Italian second tier sides, which, I mean, it gives me a chance to kind of give the players a run out and that sort of thing, but nothing too crazy. I believe this goal from Diawara was a really good one, as a banger that he scored in that game. But today we've got a friendly against Inter Milan, and then we've got a Champions League double header. We don't know who we're playing in the playoffs, but we need to make sure we can get into the Champions League here. So yeah, Mertens could work at striker if I have another left winger. I like Milik up front. I've played Mertens up top, but I definitely like Milik. And he's better on the left as well. So we'll continue into the game time. We're straight in. Ooh. Okay. So he's agreed terms for Fekir, but we don't have enough to complete the transfer right now. Do they transfer for a week? Yes, because I really do want to sign him. That would be massively important for us. So we need to sell somebody. Piaskiavi. If I remember correctly, yeah, he's the young right back. He's not that good. Yeah, he can go on loan. That to the assistant manager. Right, let's get into this. Oh, the Champions League draw. Let's see who we get then. So we're first up, Napoli. And we're going to get an unseeded team, I believe. I don't want Hoffenheim. I don't want Sporting. I'd happily play Nice again because we played them in a friendly and demolished them. So I'll be happy with that. Victoria Pilsen are obviously the team we want to get here. We get Hoffenheim. That's worrying. I think they're probably one of the better teams there. See who everyone else gets. So Ajax got Nice. Victoria Pilsen got Dynamo Kiev. Sporting are going to get Liverpool, and Sevilla are going to get Bruges. Okay, so at least we know who we're playing today then. That's going to be interesting. Jorginho's still struggling a little bit. We won't risk him. Looking to strengthen any positions at the moment. If I look in my tactics, I'm pretty happy with the squad. Obviously done a bit of shopping. I would like to bring in Fekir to play there on the left. But other than that, I think that this team should be able to achieve my aims for the season. I don't think I'm going to win the league in my first season. But it would be good just to I want to at least try and get automatic Champions League. That's the minimum requirement for me this season. But maybe just a bit more cover, realistically. I've got young centre backs there. Maybe, and again, if I get Fekir in, that'll be good. Or Rain Adelaide, and I'll be pretty much happy with those. Right. So the team that's going out, I'm pretty much going to run with this team. I'm happy with it. Do I start Diawara? Jorginho's struggling. I'm going to start Hamsik actually. Start Hamsik in there. We'll play him as a supporting playmaker. So those two there, they should run things. Inter Milan, we used to see how they set up. Thanks for tuning in, Kakua. Let me just get some water while you guys have a look at the lineups. Right then, so their midfield isn't the most defensive, so I'm feeling like Hamsik and Zielinski should be able to try and run riot against Brozovic and João Mario. Obviously, they are very good passers of the ball, both of them. But I feel like if we can keep possession, they shouldn't get much opportunities. Their back line is looking suspect, so we really should have a really good go at this. This is just a friendly, but obviously we wanna win this. It's our final friendly of the season before we get into the important stuff. And away we go. Bardinsky, how you doing, bro? Thank you for tuning in. You're just in time for the first match. It's our final friendly of pre-season against Inter Milan, no less. It'll be a good indication of what we can do this season. And first chance goes to us, but no goal. I'm sick floats. This one in Mustafi. Oh, he's been dangerous from corners in pre-season, Mustafi. And I'm really happy with that purchase. It's been quite easy to look at poaching people from Arsenal. Obviously, they're not in the Champions League, and we're quite likely to be so. Hamsik and Padelli holds on to that this time. Chances are coming thick and fast, which is promising. That's what we want. Mertens going to look to float this one in. Hamsik, Unas can't get there. And it's whipped back in. That's a poor cross from Mertens. And now Icardi, obviously the danger man, but he's stopped in his tracks. And we've just given him the ball straight back. And he's given us the ball straight back. This is one weird highlight. Zielinski, Unas. See, I like the way we're keeping the ball at the moment. That's one of the main things I had to work on. Don't give him the ball away too quickly. And Unas! Yes! Big goal from the youngster. And so it's been a positive start. All this within the space of 11 minutes. We've had a load of highlights, and we're completely dominating things early on. There's a great ball from Mertens. And yeah, a great finish from a weird angle from Unas. Good start. Very, very good start. So he finds Delaney. Can we win this back? He's pinged it long, and that's gone to Icardi in acres of space. Is anyone going to deal with this? Caramo, a dangerous player. Cancelo out there. We block that, but João Mario is going to find someone. And that's bobbled in, and luckily that's well wide. No problems there. But we're not doing too badly at the moment. We're controlling things. We're definitely controlling the game. Not giving Inter Milan many chances. No clear-cut chances so far. And it's all us. And that's what I want. Inter Milan are going to be one of our rivals for Champions League football this season. So if we can get a dominating performance against them today, that sets us in good stead for the season. Nagatomo, though, on this left-hand side. And that's wayward. I'm happy with that. They can have those chances all day. I'm very, very happy for them to be having pop shots like that. We're getting towards the end of the first half here. Looking good. And Mertens going to look to float in another free kick. Delaney, it drops out, and it's gone to Nagatomo. And that's come back to us. Gulam with the mop up there. Nagatomo again. He's been busy this game. And Ada keeps that in brilliantly. And we might have a problem on our hands here. Inter Milan's starting to come into the game a bit more, playing a bit better football. Someone needs to close down Icardi. Oh, just about. He can't let Icardi run into the box. He's a dangerous, dangerous player. We're looking good though. We are looking good, and I think that is going to be half time. It is, and let's have a look at the tactics here. We're doing well. No one's dead really. Unas is probably going to come off at some point in the second half. I'll look to bring on Callihan, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm really happy with the way that we're playing. Tactically, we're locking them down. Delaney's probably going to come off for Diawara at some point as well. Maybe give us a bit more attacking threat. Probably should have started Diawara and used Delaney to lock the game down, but we'll be alright for now. Assertive. Going. Yeah, they love that. We'll run with that. We give Leandrino a chance on the left wing. He's been the biggest surprise of the season for you. We'll see if there's an opportunity for him to come in, but at the moment, Mertens is definitely laying that one down for himself. We've got a lot of strength and depth on that left-hand side, so it's going to be hard for anyone to really get a chance in there, especially with the people that we're bringing in as well. Cancelo looks to create a chance, but Hamsik intercepts. Couldn't get my words out there. And Milik finds Mertens, and that's poor. That's really poor from him. I don't know if he was looking for a run or if that was a shot. Either way, that wasn't great. But Mertens looks to float this one in. Perisic clears. Only as far as Delaney. He puts it back out for Mertens. Floats it in, and Milik can't get there. Unas with the second. I told you about this wonder kid. He's been very, very promising in pre-season. I think that's probably his fourth, maybe his fifth goal in pre-season. He's been playing very, very well, and he might start. He might force Callihan out of the team, and I wouldn't be too upset by that either. Right, so I'm going to make some changes now. Right. I'm going to leave Unas on. I was going to take him off. He's getting tired, but it would be nice for him to get a hat-trick, maybe. We'll see. I don't want to risk him getting injured, though. Delaney out for Diawara. Jorginho's struggling a bit. But I might bring him on in a bit for Zielinski. Do I bring on Maksimovic? Don't know. Maggio's getting on a bit. I don't think he's the guy to come on either. Yeah, I'll bring on Zuniga just for his side, just to give him a bit of a rest. And Mario Rui for Gulam. Let's do this. We're looking good so far. We're definitely looking good. Yeah, we haven't had really many problems from Inter, and I hope the season goes this well. I know there's going to be a spanner in the works, but so far so good. I'm happy. Yeah, the highlights are just not happening, but here's one for Inter. Cancelo, and it's a good save by Reina. Quite a simple one there. And we're pretty much just running the clock down at this point now. Yeah, there's not much really going to happen with the rest of this game. I want another striker, I think. Depending on whether I get a winger or not. If I can get Fekir in, that solves all my problems. He's the player I want. I'm quite tempted just to sell Callihan, to be honest, just to fund it. The teams in China that are looking for it. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Bring on Maksimovic for Koulibaly. And that'll be a good swap. And we'll take off Unas for Callihan. Oh, not my phone off. I think this is just a highlight because I was making changes. But if we can get a goal out of this, that would be good. But no, it was offside, and that'll be the end of that. It is different for me streaming this other than Pro Evo. it's hard not being in control of the game and just hoping that I've got everything tactically right. But so far, so good. Can someone deal with that? No, but Perisic gets a shot on target, but Pepe Reina pushes that wide. If we can get rid of that, we can. Maximovic does well. Hamsik now finds Callejon, fresh legs, finds Mertens, and that was a poor pass. He was going to try and ping that into Milik, but it was never getting to him. Hamsik now wants to bring that in for Zielinski. Zielinski tried to find Callejon. Back out to Hamsik, and somehow that's ended up at the feet of Mario Rui. Zielinski have a pop, and Handanovic pushes that wide. Good save. Very, very good save. Mertens floats this one in. Mustafi can't get there, and it's cleared as far as João Mario, and we win that back. Yeah, we've really stifled Inter Milan this game. I'm not going to complain about this performance at all. It's been brilliant. And I'm going to take off Zielinski and put on Rogue. Put on Jorginho for Hamsik. That should just see the game out pretty much. It's actually been quite even in terms of possession. We haven't controlled the game as much as I would have wanted, but into our relatively good team. Kandrev's going to look to whip this one in. Smack straight into the face of Diawara. And again, we come clear. The break is on. It's gone for Mertens. Callejon was free on the other side, but Mertens is going to float that one in. Try to drill it in instead. The attack is still on. And I was just about to say Inter Milan struggled to get the ball off us this game, but they did so there. But I think that is pretty much going to be the end of it. And we're looking good. Oh, it's another chance. Kandreva and Diawara gets that clear. Callejon finds Milik. And again, it's out left to Mertens, who is obviously our major attacking output. Rogue, and great hands by Handanovic there. Held on to that very, very well. Didn't expect him to keep hold of that. And 4 minutes of stoppage time, and that should be it now. 4 minutes of stoppage time. And they're making more subs, which I don't know what good that's really going to do them. D'Ambrosio tries to whip something in there. They want a consolation, but I don't think we're going to give it to them. Everyone today has been pretty solid. Can't really complain at all. Especially the midfield. They've been very good in turning possession into counter-attacks pretty quickly. But that's a bad example. But it's not gone too badly, has it? It has not gone too badly at all. And there we go. Callejon now finds Rogue off the bench. And there we go. 3-0. Jorginho, one of the substitutes, kills the game off. And a good day at the office. We'll say that. And at that point we were completely overloading the box. Yeah, everyone was kind of queuing up to score at that point. And I think that is pretty much going to be it. The referee should blow the whistle at this point. Anything else is pretty much pointless. They're not going to get anything out of this game. And there we go. That is the final whistle. And I was expecting this stream to go badly starting a game against Inter Milan. But we've got a big convincing victory, and I'm happy with that. Talk to team, assertive. Yeah, I am very pleased, and they're happy with that. Good stuff. Still building a relationship with this side, but yeah, I'm happy with that. And Unas has been fantastic whenever he's played. Let's actually have a look at him, this Adam Unas. And obviously we're working on fitness, so his stats are dropping a little bit. But there we go. Non-competitive, 4 games, 4 goals, and a man of the match award. Can't really argue with that. Now we need to change our training focus a fair bit. We've been doing a lot of tactical work, but some new advice. Okay, improve his composure. Yeah, that's fair. Look for the pass instead of shooting. Sure. No, I'm not trained to do that. So team training, main intensive focus. I think everyone's fitness is pretty decent. Tactical focus there. So let's go. Right, one thing we need to do is we need to sell someone to bring in Fekir. Now, Insigne, I want to keep him. I think he's good. I'm really looking at Giaccherini. If I can get rid of him, if I can offload him, that would be good. But I think I loaned him out actually, so I can't do that. Callejon is an interesting prospect. Vlad Chirichez as well. He's 27. Albiol's 31. I think I'm going to let Albiol go because there are teams who want him, teams in China. So if we just offer him out to them, they should take him pretty quickly. By the way, anyone with any suggestions, please do let me know what you think. If I'm making a good move or not. Release 3 to 4 clubs. There we go. 9 million. Room out. See who takes that. Hopefully someone takes the bait there. In the meantime, oh, there we go. We've got lots of offers. 6.75 million. Not really happy with those offers. You can go to any of these teams, to be honest. I don't really care. But negotiate all offers. We'll put some additional fees in there. If he plays 20 games, we get another million. I think I'll be happy with that. Training camp ends. Everybody's happy. I don't think I've ever had full squad happiness, but we'll take that. That's brilliant. Come on. Italian Cup, nothing really important happening for us there. Serie A title odds. We have the quality to mount a serious title challenge will be there or thereabouts. We're odds on. We're odds on to finish second, which is what I'm expecting. We're highly unlikely to challenge Juve, but I want to give it a go. But second place would be okay, and it would give us something to build on for the next season afterwards. Let's have a look. So Leandrinho. Someone said I should give him a chance on the left wing. Okay, seems interesting. Oh my god, he's 31 years old. Not a chance. Not a chance. He's way too old for me to even look at signing him. There's a player that I am interested in though, who I've heard great things about, and it's Arthur Gremio, centre mid. And I've heard that he's a very, very good player. We'll get a bit of scouting done there, see how much he's going to cost us. And we have had some more offers. I think I'm going to accept. Well, I'll accept all of them and let him choose who he goes to. Because if there's one team that he really, really wants, then that'll be absolutely fine by me. We'll sort that out quickly and then we can get on with signing Fekir. Goal score odds. Dzeko is odds on to be top scorer apparently. None of our players. Interesting. 3 Juve players are in the running to be top scorer, as well as Icardi and Belotti. Belotti is someone I'm interested in signing, but I know I don't have the money to even approach that right now. Christian Pavon, looking good. They don't want to sell him, but I would like to sign him. I'm going to give it a go. It's worth 1.8. We'll offer 1.8 and then some installments as well over the next 3 years. Because he is a good player, I can offer them that. We'll see what they take. Congola, there are better offers out there. I don't know, I think he's good. I'll acknowledge that. Ambrosio, acknowledge. Ooh, this kid here, Lucas Paqueta, can play on the left and up front. He wants to leave. I think we could sign him. He's only going to cost anywhere between 3.2 and 6 million. We'll make an offer. Offer 3 million. With some release with some clauses in there. For 2.5 million if he plays 30 games for us. We'll see how that goes. Add Rugani to my shortlist. Uri Alvarez, add him to our shortlist as well. Ben Gibson. Keep scouting him. Keep scouting him. Kimpembe, interested in him very much so. I don't really want Mario. No. Cool. Scouting done and dusted, out of the way. Gianluca Gaetano. Who is this guy? Oh, he's one of our youngsters. Cool. I'm glad he's sticking around. We've got Jeffrey in Adelaide on loan. I'm happy with that. He can come through. Flamingo are asking for 3 million after 30 games and 40% of profit from the next sale. I'm happy with that. That's a great deal. Bring him in. That gives us another striking option by pushing Mertens in. And let's have a look. Cool. Just giving him a massive wage, but I think he's worth it. But Pavon would be way more worth it. Oh my god. And he's cheaper. I've got to go for Pavon. I've got to go for Pavon. Paqueta looks good. Definitely one for the future, but I think Pavon's the better player. Let's compare the two. Let's have a look. Oh, they are very similar. Pavon's obviously quicker. Paqueta's got more vision, a bit more technique, a little bit more physical as well. Oh, this is not easy. How did they do last season? Pavon only played 9 games, got 3 goals. Paqueta got 11. But he would have played more through the middle. Let's have a look. What are we dealing with here? They're both good at dribbling. Pavon's a better cross with the ball. Obviously, a lot quicker. Oh, this is difficult. I know I can't afford them both. Ah, interesting. Dilemma. Beans, how you doing, bro? Thank you for joining in from Twitch. Much appreciated. It's going well. We won friendly against Inter Milan. We're worrying about... Oh, I'll do contracts another time. We're worrying about some transfers. Now, this Lucas Paqueta guy looks like the absolute business. Oh my goodness. I'd be a fool not to sign him. I would be an absolute fool not to sign him. God. So he plays primarily through the middle. Mertens, Malik, and he's way down that pecking order. On the left, he's also down that pecking order, but he will improve. That's the thing. I want to sign him. I think I'm going to. Yeah. We're also looking at bringing in a guy called Pavon, who is very, very quick. As Jorginho. Yeah. Let him feel comfortable. Expect the player to operate as a reliable backup option to the first team. Good. Lucas Paqueta training. I want to trade him more to play out on the left. I'd like him to become an inside forward. That's the main thing I want him to work on. Movement training. Yeah. Teach him to cut inside from both wings when the opportunity arrives. Cool. Right. I'm happy with that. Good bit of business there. I'm not going to sign Fekir. No, I'm going to cancel that. I think we'll do well without him. And Pavon, I think having Pavon in the team will do a lot for us as well. Schiavi, accept that and go. We've got a Champions League game against Hoffenheim coming up, which is going to be very difficult. Inzaghi learns from Amelia coincidence. Yeah, let's unveil these players. Please have the opportunity to acquire these players. I'll discuss the deals. Big chunk of your budget. I don't discuss finances in public. Many pundits suggest that you've overspent on this transfer. No way. No way. Yeah, those players are very, very good. They're going to be important for us. You're going to see them be key parts of this series. And if not, I'm going to have to swallow my words. That's going to be interesting. No worries, Beans. No worries, mate. Right. I think I'm pretty happy with my transfer business there. I've given myself more depth on the wings, which frees up other people to be available through the middle. That is fine. Until fit. Until fit. Until fit. Oh wow, Albiol's gone. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And he is on his way. Off you trot, mate. Fantastic. I'm just keen to get into this Champions League match now. As if we can sort out qualifying for the Champions League, if we can kill this first leg, then we can play a full strength team against Torino in the league. There's a defensive midfielder. I reckon so. The captain and vice captain for the season. Hamsik, yes. I'd rather have Pepe Reina as my second choice. It's because he's more likely to play. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. They want me to go with a 4-2-3-1. Really don't want to do that. I'm going to stick with what we're doing well. We're already doing it well. I'm going to stick with it. Yeah. Improve his jumping reach, improve his strength, improve his stamina. Don't want him to move into the channels. No, I think I like that. I want him in the channels. Right, let's go. Come on. Oh, my managerial debut. Look at my face. We look at the game. I've never played it before. Is it hard to pick up? Not really. I haven't played a load of this particular one yet. But the FM games, I think once you find a tactic that works for you, the game just seems to flow quite naturally. They're good games. They're very good games. Sometimes you can kind of find your flow a bit too early and the game becomes a bit easy. I think Football Manager 2015 I found very easy and didn't bite for a couple of years, but now I'm back. So yeah, they're definitely good games. Definitely good games, Beans. Right, let's go and win ourselves this game. Champions League qualifier. It drags a little bit, but we want to get there. Squad bonuses. I'll keep them standard for now. Then next year we'll really try and push on one front or another. Right. We can make one change to our squad. Okay. Well, someone that I definitely want to play would be Pavon, but he's ineligible. Annoying. Who do I want out of here? We should have a free space. We don't. Maggio's homegrown. We need him in there. Well, Albiol's going, so we'll have him out. And how old is Pequator? 19. We'll put him in. So we'll go with. Alright, let's go. Not really ideal for viewing on the iPhone. Can't work out if you signed Fellaini or not. We haven't. Is the answer to that. But thank you for tuning in, Shales. Much appreciated. Let's do this. We've got a Champions League qualifier, and a game that we should win. How are we going to start this game? I'm going to start Diawara in there. I think he'll be good in that space. Like Mustafi recovering. Shall I give Pequator a... Well, we'll get him in the squad, definitely. Pavon can't play. We'll keep Pavon for the leagues. But that's what we're going to start with. I'll look to bring on Pequator at some point if we can. I think he'll definitely cause problems. Ah, got way too many subs. Okie dokie. Right, so Sinovic out. Put. Well, Insigne needs to be in there. Definitely. I'll run with that. Let's go. Paqueta squad number. Can have the 12. Why not? Hey. Beans is saying hi to Shales from completely different streaming platforms. I like to bring everyone together. That's what we do. And these are the lineups, and we've gone for a 3-4-3 with wingbacks. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's go. Assertive. My favourites for a reason. Got them. Make sure there's no doubt as to why. Cool. We're about to take charge of your first match as Napoli manager. Can you sum up your feelings on an occasion like this? I'm excited. I know the fans are too, but I know the long-term project. We don't lose. Plenty of time to think and prepare. Now I'm ready to go out and do what I came here to do: win football matches. I like that. You've let it Insigne out. Is that due to his recent injury problems? He's just being rested. Nothing more than that. Cool. Let's go. Let's do this. Can I get some score predictions in the chat? And away we go. I'm really looking forward to this. Not if we do stuff like that though. Beans said a narrow 3-1 victory. I'll take a 3-1. Oh, Harvard Nordvigt's already injured. Ex-Arsenal, I believe. Mertens now's going to float this free kick in, and Mustafi! Yes! He's come good. Mustafi gets us in the lead already. And there's a well-worked free kick there. Just put that into the right area. Mustafi on his own directed that header. And there's the one. It's a good start. Hoffenheim now, they're going to be looking to try and attack and get himself back into his game as quickly as possible. Zielinski with a very good challenge there, but we've given it away. And good play by Diawara. And these triangles in midfield, they warm the heart of my inner football hipster. Unars now finds Gulam. Hamsik. Mertens, good effort. Bauman had to stretch and push it wide. Mertens with the corner finds Diawara. Zielinski back out to Diawara. Milik, Hamsik. Can you get this into the box? It's a goal kick. Scuffed it. Come on. It seems we're doing way better than them on fitness, which that makes me happy. Very, very happy about that. We've got another free kick. Mertens finds Diawara at the edge of the box. And we've got a corner. Floated in by Mertens. No one there. Diawara. Zielinski can have a shot from there. It's another corner. Bauman has to push that over the top of the bar. Zielinski whips this one in. Mustafi can't get there. Unas can though. And we've got a free kick on the edge. And Zielinski's going to fancy this. He has a shot and that's well over. He should do better than that. Apparently Diawara's nervous. I'm not entirely sure why. He's getting plenty of the ball. So, Zielinski, you've got to put these in. We're getting good chances at the moment. And Hoffenheimer's suffering a few injuries. It's never nice, but I'm not going to complain. Mertens, that's a weak shot. Bauman saves that. We should go in at half-time, a goal up. And we've been dominating this game, which I'm happy about. That's what I want. But, we need to make the chances make sense as well. Convert them into goals. Mertens with a long free kick there. And Zielinski's brought down in the box and it's a penalty. I think Mertens going to stand over this one. He's raced towards the spot. He wants it. Mertens over the penalty. And there we go. Sticks it top bins. And we're 2-0 up at half time. And suddenly that looks a lot better than just 1 goal up. 1 goal's always scary. 2 goals is it's a bit nerve-wracking because it can always come back into it. But I'm happier with that at half time, definitely. I think that should be it. That is it for half time. Apparently Mertens has been untouchable so far. He's got a goal and an assist, so no complaints there. Sugar for possession in the opposition's half. Well, you expect that, don't you? That is where they're going to be a bit more aggressive with their tackling. Let's get into this team talk. Assertive. You might be winning that, but it'll still change if your performance levels drop. No. Surely. I'm happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. There we go. Master of the team talk there. Have a word. And away we go into the second half. Total domination, says Beans. I'm very happy with the way we've performed so far. Hoffenheim are not a joke. I was nervous about drawing them, but as it stands, we're looking good. Diawara finds Malik. Mertens now just strolling past his opposite number, and Unas is looking like the absolute business. I'm really happy with this kid. Doesn't seem phased. And Mertens whips that in, and Malik, oh, it's a good save at point blank. And I tell you what, there's a lot of fouls coming in from these Hoffenheim players, and they're giving us opportunities in good areas of the pitch. That's another yellow. Mertens now whipping this one in from range, and wasn't ever dipping in time, was it? We've completely battered them this game. Malik now looks to hit this one. Everyone's lining up, and Baumann makes a save. Diawara keeps it alive. It's in the box, and they've got it clear. But our preseason has done us some good. Look at the conditioning of our players. All still in the 80s after 55 minutes. The opposition are looking very, very tired. Mertens now can score from here. Oh, he's just volleying them like way over the bar. But, we are looking good. We are looking good right now. Diawara's picked up a yellow. I don't really want to tempt fate here. He's also looking complacent, which is never a good thing. I'm going to bring Delaney on for him. I think I'll keep everything else as it is. Maybe bring on Paqueta at some point. Yeah, we'll confirm that. And it's a free kick to Hoffenheim now. And they work it to the edge of the box, and Schmeiderbach has kept it in. They're knocking it about, but we get away with it. Gulam, Mertens now, and the long ball doesn't quite reach its target. And they're still going with this. We'll stick with this. And Zielinski wins that back. Unas now. Oh, he couldn't quite get that ball in, or out of his feet, should I say. Amiri now. And that was wayward, to say the least. Shaw's match engine looking much improved. Very impressed. I haven't started a game yet. FMAT more fouls than Bez. Don't even start. Hi Scuds, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I am managing Napoli. It's going quite well so far, if I say so myself. I cannot complain with the progress. I'm going to put Mertens up top and take off Malik for Lucas Paqueta. I want to train him as an inside forward. Oh, I don't know actually. No, we'll go for an attacking winger. He doesn't have to be the same sort of player as Mertens. That's one thing I need to make sure I don't try and do and pigeonhole him into being another Dries Mertens. We've got one of those. He's very good at what he does, but this is another option. Kramaric though, Gulam and Paqueta with a great challenge there. Tell you what, I like that sort of determination. Gnabry's come on for Hoffenheim, obviously on loan there with a view to going to Bayern Munich. Fair play to the lad. And I think we'll take off Unas as well, just to keep him fresh for the next game. We'll put on Callion. And I think we are pretty much good for this game. I think Hoffenheim are going to have a tough job on beating us in the second half, especially with the injuries that they've suffered as well, which are unfortunate to say the least. They've got a lot of bookings as well. 4 minutes added time now, and we're looking okay. I think one more goal would kill it off, but at this point, I'm happy to see out 2-0. If they score now, then I'm worried. But I would like to just see this game out, and I mean, that helps. That definitely helps. You can do that all day. Hamsik now looking to... Oh, we had a crack with that. I thought he was going to float it in. Finds Zielinski with a great ball, and it's fouled, but nothing came of that. Oh, Paqueta stands over the free kick. Oh, nearly tricks the goalkeeper with an interesting low strike there. And I think that is pretty much going to be it now. And Baumann kicks that out. And there we go. 2-0 victory. We're doing well today. We're doing well. 2 for 2. Not too shabby at all. Oh, I missed that sending off there. I wasn't looking. So he won't be playing in the next game. All these guys are on yellows. Harvard Nordvigt's injured as well. We really should have a straightforward game in the second leg. Good result, says Beans. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, Dries Mertens was always going to get man of the match there. So, happy with the result and the way you played? Yeah, absolutely. Can't fault it at all. Everyone's happy with that. I'd like to think... Oh, there we go. A nice achievement there. We'll take that. I'd like to think that I'm starting to build a good relationship with the players now. I didn't realise that Mustafi used to play for Sampdoria. Interesting. Bit of a collector's item today. A goal from Skodran Mustafi. He's been scoring loads in pre-season, so I'm happy with that. Virales TV. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Much appreciated. Just sorting out the post-match press conferences. It's got to be done. Right, let's continue. We've now got a league match against Torino to come through. Yeah, looking forward to it. I'm confident at the moment. I feel like we can beat anybody the way we're playing. Obviously, it's going to be difficult when we have to face up against the likes of Juventus. But yeah, I'll sort out coaches and stuff another time. Who Arsenal got in the Euros Thursday? I can't remember. I mean, we've sewn up our Europa League group, so I'm not really fussed. I mean, I will watch it, but I'm not kind of like overly about it. It's not a tournament that I particularly care about too much until we get into the latter stages. But I mean, the result doesn't change anything now. We're guaranteed to finish top, so I think he'll play the kids again. I think we might have Cologne. I think that's. Are we going to be playing them? I think so. Or did we just play them? Let me find out actually. Let me just search this. Oh, we've got Barte Borisov. There you go. We're getting 40 grand for the Champions League match. Nice. That'll pay someone's wages for a few days. It's good. You're a You're a West Ham fan. Moyes boys. Is there a team you consider ready to make a breakthrough and push for content or qualification? Yeah, us. Hamster's performance will be a key factor in determining whether you have a successful season. Is that a fair assessment? Yeah, it's a team game. I'm not putting pressure on him. There we go. Let's get into this. Starting in the league. Hisai wants to get a new contract. How far is his contract? Oh, his contract's got years left. Years left. What is he on about? Hamsik can talk to him. Plenty of time on his deal. Yeah, cool. That was sorted. Need some more Arsenal rejects again at West Ham. Right, let's get into this game here. I want to get some score predictions in the chat. We had a 3-1 prediction last time, which didn't turn out to be correct. Interesting to see if anyone can get the score correct in this Torino match. Let's do this. Beans is saying 3-0. Oh, okay. Anyone else with any predictions? Let's see. Who are we going with? So in the league, we can pick a lot more in terms of substitutes. Interesting to know. Okay, so Real Albion's joining that team in January. Interesting to know. Okay. I don't really want to put Raphael in that squad. Cool. I can't register him as a non-EU player. That's bloody annoying. Have I just wasted a load of money on a player that I can't use? Is that what I've done? I think that's what I've done. Scoods is saying 2-1 Napoli. Beans is saying I shouldn't let him down. I will try not to. That being said, just realised I've signed a player for a lot of money that I can't use. And Torino have gone with a defensive 4-5-1. They're going to try and hold down the midfield, I imagine. But I think we can. I think we'll be good enough. Yeah, I expect nothing but a win from this match. Let's go. Alright, let's do this. First league game of the series. Let's see if we can put in performances that we've been doing all pre-season. How was that not a foul, ref? Christ. Let's see, we go. And the first chance is going to Torino. They're building quite well here. And Baselli gets there. Bellotti is holding a knock. And it was a good shot, not too far away, but wasn't on target. Mertens finds Diawara. Diawara finds Unas. Mertens. Hamsik. Oh, good save. And somehow that was cleared before Mustafi could put it in the back of the net. And Torino building quite well here. Doing good stuff. Bellotti, we can't give him shots like that. Pepe Reina does well to save it. Falque floats that one in and Diawara gets rid. No one closing him down. Iago Falque is being allowed to play here, but Reina picks up on that well. And it's looking a lot more even than in previous games. Obviously, this is the league now, a bit more competitive, being taken a bit more serious, and Torino having a lot of chances. This is unusual for us. We normally dominate games. Oh, it's our turn now, and no, we lose out. Rincon is he's picked up on Falque, who's having a lot of the ball today. Looks to go down that side, and Baselli cuts inside our player quite easily, and Reina luckily has got a lot of easy saves to make so far, but it's not looking good. This is not looking particularly good right now. But Mertens has got a free kick in a dangerous area, but he's just blasted that wide. I think I need to get someone else on free kicks, to be honest. Our time now. We seem to be having a bit more of the ball as we come towards the end of the half. Zielinski finds Malik, and I thought it was going to be a penalty then, but Mertens picks it up. Gulam, Hamsik, Zielinski. We're knocking it about well on the edge of their box. Unas! Oh, the young kid has done it again. Oh my god, this kid. What a player he is. What a player and what a finish. How are we going to keep this kid out of the team? Honestly. Phenomenal, phenomenal young player. I think that is pretty much going to be the half. Oh, maybe not. Mertens floats this one in. Mustafi knocks it down. Diawara with another banger. What a goal that is. What a goal that is. Zizou, you've just tuned in at the right time to see that banger to fly in from Diawara. What a goal. It's 2-0 at half time. And we're not doing too badly at all. Great goal indeed, Beans. Jesus Christ. That's a bit more like it. We haven't dominated this game the way we're used to, but we're getting the goals, and that is what it's all about. Let's get into the dressing room. Might be winning, but it could all change if up. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, make sure they stay focused because we haven't been dominating this game by any stretch of the imagination. But a big goal from Diawara. Fantastic finish. Second half. How's the new game? It's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. The tactics seem to make sense. Not many bugs that I've seen, to be honest. I mean, I'm still very new into it, but I like it. I definitely like it. It feels like FM11 to me, which is a good thing because I enjoyed that game. I really, really enjoyed that one. And more importantly, I was good at it. Belotti now tries to whip this one in. Falke, and that's gone wide. Fortunate there. And they're starting to get wound up, these Torino players, and that should make things a bit more interesting for us as Zielinski picks that up on the edge of the box. Diawara has a shot from range and it flies over. And Kulu, they're knocking it about at the back. And they're doing alright on the wings, but we're covering it. And Hamsik picks it up from their winger Falke. Mertens finds Zielinski. So Zielinski out to Unas. Unas is going to look to cut inside, and his pass is misplaced, but we get it back. Zielinski, Hamsik, good ball out to Diawara, who finds Mertens. Good touch. Zielinski has a shot from range, and it's just off target. Alright, let's make a little bit of a change. I'm going to put Paqueta just straight up front. He's not a complete forward. It was a false 9. See if that can change things. Should help us keep the ball a bit more in this later part of the game. Koulibaly tries to ping it long, but not as accurate as he would have hoped. And Belotti now. He's had a quiet game. He's tried to get involved, but our defence has really put him under the shackles. He hasn't had a chance to show what a good player he can be, and that's exactly how I like it. Now Zielinski and Hamsik are looking a bit tired. I'm going to keep Hamsik on, but I'm going to put Rog on for Zielinski. And put him as a box-to-box midfielder. Just give us a bit more legs and a bit more ability to keep possession. in this later area of the game. Zizu said, I wanted the new game, I'm not getting it. I do a worse job than Doom was Simon Grayson combined. I'm depressed enough as a Sunderland fan. No, I'm sure you'll be good, mate. The tactics make sense. There's logic to it. It's unlucky from DOR. There have been a couple of FM titles where you put in tactics that should work and they just don't, and can't get your head around it. Whereas this seems to be a bit more logical and make more sense as we get into the last 15 minutes of this game now, and we're looking comfortable. We are definitely looking comfortable. We're not getting a lot of our shots on target, which is a worry, but yeah, we're not looking too bad. We're knocking it about at the back, finding spaces between the lines. Unas, who's been a revelation this pre-season. Can he get himself another goal? Holds on to it well to find Hamsik. He's out wide, and he's won us a corner from what was actually a really bad cross. Mertens floats it in, but only as far as the first man. And Falke now suddenly looks to launch a counter attack. But Hisa with a brilliant tackle there. Absolutely love that. He's obviously fighting for a new contract. And performances like that are going to make it hard for me to argue against it. Diawara finds Lucas Paqueta. Oh, he wanted a goal for his debut. We know that. Unlucky. And I guess I'll make a late substitution just to wind the clock down a little bit. I'll put Maximovic on out there. Yeah, we'll just leave it out there. And we'll take off. Oh, we can't make any more subs. Yeah, that's all three. We'll just wind the clock down a bit. Hamsik picks that up in midfield. Could this be something special? Mertens finds Paqueta, who sets up Rogue, and it is a corner. Paqueta's looked decent in the highlights that we've seen. We just need to get a bit more data on it. We won't do the analysis in the stream because it takes long. Doesn't it normally come on offer at Christmas time? More than likely, yeah. It'll definitely be on offer in the January sales as well. So, yeah, but there we go. Full time, 2-0. Did anybody predict that correctly? I don't think anyone did. We had a 2-1 and a 3-0. Unlucky, but we've got 3 points, and that is what matters. Everyone predicted a win, and we did very, very well. Mertens had a bad game that game. It was noticeable. He didn't really do a whole lot. DOR obviously had a very, very good game. There we go, very nice victory, and there we go. I'm happy with that. And as we go into the second leg of the Champions League game, which will be our last game of the stream, I'm feeling very, very confident. We've won everything so far this stream, and it is hard to see how we could really mess that up. The tactics seem to be working for the team. The team are playing well together, combining well. Yeah, very happy with the way things are going at the moment. Right. Napoli's £71 million rated Zielinski could be on his way to Man United. I tell you what, if they give me 71 million, they can have him. He is good, and he's obviously going to get better. But 71 million, yeah, you can go, mate. This game against Hoffenheim is going to be our last one of the stream, but it's been a successful stream, definitely. We've made a couple of signings. One of them's turned out to be very good. One of them's turned out to be unusable, which is really annoying. I have to look into that because I want to register him, but he's ineligible. What competition is that for? That's for the Champions League. I want to register him for the league. So, Paqueta, I believe, doesn't have to be because it's under 21. Yeah, that's under 21. Why can't I have him? Is there a restriction on non-EU players or something? I'll figure that out. Or if anyone knows, extra non-EU player that can't be registered until the new season or until a non-EU player slot is freed up. Oh, okay. So I've got a load of non-EU players here, and one of them basically has to go to make space for him. Interesting. So the fact that he's under 21 doesn't count for anything, apparently. Okay. I will have to look into that and decide and make a decision. It's more likely than not going to be Camilo Zuniga because he's not as good as the other options. Maximovic, yeah, he's decent. Obviously I want him to play, so I've got a decision to make there. Diawara is obviously going to play. He needs to. He's very good. Clearly one of our stronger players in the squad. Right, so now that everybody, or almost everybody's played a game, we're sitting pretty at the top. I like that. Can we keep that there? Be interesting. Scouted Jack Butland. It will cost us that much money. I'm adding him to the shortlist. I definitely want to keep him. Fraser Force is going to cost the same amount, but he's nowhere near as good. I'll do that another time. I'll do that off stream. Obviously you guys want to see the games right now, and that's what we're going to get into. AC Milan are definitely the team to watch this season as well. They made a lot of signings, obviously. Let's have a look at their squad actually. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, what a signing that is. What a signing that is. I can't believe he's only 23 years old. I thought he was older than that. That's a brilliant signing. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to playing them, if I'm being perfectly honest. They've got some very, very good players in there. Obviously, we need to stay focused on what we're doing, and we've got a Champions League qualifier, an important game. That we simply have to win. Well, we don't have to win it. We have to make sure we go through. Otherwise, our season is pretty much a mess. What about trying to nab Ozil and Sanchez when they kind of that? Absolutely. I did actually put in an offer for Sanchez. But Arsenal were asking for way more money than I was willing to pay. Especially when I know that he's running his contract down. And when it comes to Champions League football, he's going to want to come to here rather than staying with Arsenal. Especially if they're performing badly in the league as well. It'll be interesting though. January is going to be hard. Everyone's going to be going for his contract. But I might offer Arsenal some money to see if I can get him then and there, which will be interesting. It'll be an interesting dynamic. We're starting to build some partnerships, which is good. I'm going to handle this briefing myself. I'll talk to the team. Make sure that we definitely hold on to possession. Just stress that to them. Oh, David Fish, thank you for hosting, mate. Much appreciated. He sent a lot of people through. Thank you very much for that. We've got an important Champions League qualifier for everybody who's just joining the stream via David Fish. I think just the fact that we're going to hold on to that will be good enough. I was asking, is it a PES stream? No, it's a Football Manager stream. I do stream PES quite often, but just Football Manager today. Hopefully that mic's a bit louder for you now. Right, let's get into this final game of the stream, Champions League qualifier. If we win or draw this game, we go through to the Champions League, and our season really kicks off at that point. We're going to start the same way we have done with this lineup here. They're all looking good. Malik does need to start getting some goals, otherwise Lucas Paqueta is going to be looking to take his spot. But for now, it's looking good. We're going to go with this. Thank you for following, Amir. Much appreciated. As we get into this assertive, we can allow complacency to undo all the good work done. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, come on then. You find the new FM is easier on the user. People are getting quite crazy far with pretty average squads. I think what I was saying earlier to people who are asking me about this game is that the logic behind the tactics and what you get. Oh my god. Okay. Well, thanks for that, Pepe. You've just completely thrown this game wide open. We had a 2-0 lead, and after what, 10 seconds, if that, Pepe Reina's just handed them a way back into this. What I was saying is the tactics, they tend to make sense. So anyone who's kind of in any way clued up with tactics can go quite far with this. But that's really wound me up. Beans has gone for a 2-1. I don't know if that's a 2-1 loss, but if Pepe Reina keeps that up, we might just end up having that. Not ideal at all. And obviously they're completely going for this. We need to start. We need to. Oh my god! And it's level. It's level. We are in trouble. We are actually in trouble. I can't believe this is happening already. What on earth is going on? I can't believe it. I literally said to them, "Don't be complacent." And it's another attack. And like Diawara now, like we need to get ourselves a goal. Away goals are now obviously very important for us here. We're doing absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness, we're in trouble. Mertens, make this count. No, poor. If we don't qualify for the Champions League, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, cheers, Beans. Okay, Unas, who's had a very, very good start to the season, and Polanski makes an important foul there. He had to. Didn't get the booking though. That was cynical. Oh, he has got the booking. There we go. How are we not winning anything at the moment? There you go, Diawara, good tackle. Unas. And Malik is looking questionable. He had a really good pre-season, scored plenty of goals. Granted, not against the most amazing of teams. But, since we started getting into the difficult games, he's looked a bit shaky. I might have to drop him. Oh my god, we're losing. We're losing. I can't believe this. What is happening? What is happening? We've won every single game of this stream, and the one important game. They've just come out with a whole different level of intensity. What is going on with our passing? Oh my goodness. Okay, right. We're going attacking. Because we need to start putting numbers up there. Boucher Spanza, thank you for following. Much appreciated, big man. Much appreciated. I tell you what, if we lose, I'm definitely blaming David Fish. Oh, Zizou just said exactly the same thing. Absolutely. I can't afford to go counter. Can't afford to. I don't want to invite any more pressure. We haven't had a single shot yet. Merton's going to float this one in. Diawara, now's your chance. Oh. I can't believe this. Unas finds Hamsik. Oh, come on. Let's not lash at our chances here. It's good that we're having some shots, but come on. Oh, if they score from this. Okay, Mertens now go on the counter. Malik. Back up to Mertens. Zielinski. Isai. That's a good tackle. It's a good tackle. You can't fault that. At least we're doing something now. We're going to have to pull out a madness in the second half. I can't believe we allowed Kramaric to get a first half hat-trick. Mertens, Diawara, and Zielinski, Unas, and it's another corner. Zielinski, yes! Mustafi! Come on! Oh no, it's offside. You can't be serious right now. We are getting absolutely bumped. Beans, thank you for subscribing, boss. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. Oh my goodness, we are getting worked. Right, what do we do here? It's come through with the mask. Annoyingly, my masks don't show up in the restream chat on screen, but I feel that. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna take off Diawara for Delaney. I'm gonna put Mertens up top. And put Lucas Paqueta out wide as a winger, attacking winger. Mertens as, yeah, put him as a poacher. Show me something else in the second half. Come on. Go 4-4-2 as Mike Bassett says. I'm tempted. I do like a good 4-4-2. Lucas Paqueta puts it in there. Oh, unlucky. Tries to float it back in again. Gulam, Zielinski. Back up to Gulam. Whips it. Oh, it's poor. That's so poor. Alright, that's gone wide. Come on. I can't believe we're losing this. There you go. Hisai. Unas. Paqueta. Oh, what have we got to do to score? No, 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 no. Not like this. Not like this. Good tackle. Unas. Go on, lad. Yes. Zielinski, Mertens. Ah. Someone get there. Pepe Reina has been an absolute joke today. Zielinski, Unas. Zielinski again. Hamsik. We're moving it about nicely enough, but we just need to get it into the box. Mertens. What a save. Oh my goodness. And that's come off our own bloody player. What is going on here? We're getting absolutely bumped. Someone win that, please. Really, we're just going to let Wagner just walk to that. Get it out. Oh my goodness. This is all Pepe Reina's fault. I can't believe he literally passed it to Kramaric in the first minute. Go on, Lucas. Yes, good play. Mertens. This Baumann guy couldn't save a thing in the first leg. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Well, we've brought back the goals and the shots and such, but how have we not actually scored a single goal this game? Mertens is up top. Right, Hamsik and Zielinski are both very, very good. Unas, I think, is going to have to come off for Callejon. There's a Ram Deuter. Attack. Give him a team talk. Passionate. I have faith in you, go out there, make a difference. Come on. Paqueta, unlucky. He was offside anyway. I am so worried about this, because if we don't qualify for the Champions League, then what? Hisai, Callejon, Paqueta, Mertens. Yes! Come on! That's it. Right now we're winning on away goals, and now we need to go and counter. Oh my god, that's so important. Lucas Paqueta with the assist. He's been so good since we've signed him. Callejon. Hisai. And tries to whip it. Zuber. Come on. Yes, Koulibaly. Now you've switched on, mate. Well done. Paqueta. What are you going to do? I like this Paqueta kid. I tell you what. Signed him very much spur of the moment, but he looks the business. And, oh my god. Pepe Reina. Beans come through with the masks. Oh, that's so close. So nervous. So nervous right now. We've got no more subs, and I've gone all attacking with my subs apart from Delaney. They're looking frustrated, Hoffenheim. They're furious, as they would be. They did everything right, and we've managed to snatch it back. But it was a good tactical change that we made at half time, shifting Mertens up front and Paqueta out wide. Gulam, Paqueta. Oh. Yes. And Calihan's there. What's he going to do? Puts it back in. Mertens. Yes, boys. Come on. Come on. That feels good when your tactics work out, when your substitutions all work out perfectly. And Calihan. Just, brilliant. How much did Mustafi cost me? A fair whack. I think I paid like 30-something million for him. To be fair, other than this game, he's been fantastic. Now, they might score here. If they do, it doesn't even mean anything. Pepe just holding on to that ball there. Bit of time wasting. Paqueta now looks to float this one in. Mustafi! Can you see how my mood's changed? My mood has changed significantly. And now they're trying to whip this one in on the counter, and wow. I mean, it was offside anyway, but it pinged off the bar. We just about managed to hook it clear. And this should surely be it. Ball out to Gulam. Gulam holds onto it, and Paqueta doesn't manage to get hold of that. Kramaric. What a strike. Oh my God. What a strike. Jesus, we'll watch that one back. Took a touch. Bang. Jesus. Where did Napoli get 30 million? Oh, a lot of it's in installments, mate. Paqueta now. We need to just hold on to this. Referee, you've got to blow the whistle. Yes, and he does. Not the way we wanted to do it. But I tell you what, boys, that is that's the sort of drama you can expect from this channel. For those of you on Twitch, make sure you go and follow me on or subscribe to me on YouTube, Shogun FC, because this series will mostly be videos. When I stream, I will stream on Twitch and YouTube, but a lot of the kind of like in between progress will be in videos. Then I'll play like the big, really important matches on streams and stuff. But Jesus Christ, what a game! What a game! I'm not happy with the performance though. Yeah, they're fired up. I like that. Jesus Christ, what a performance that was. Let's have a look. We've got 2 million for winning the playoff and then 12 million for playing in the group stages. There we go, it's worth so much money. Take it one game at a time. Don't want to discuss it any further. Yeah. Refused to substitute Koulibaly despite his clearly below par performance. Yeah. Kramaric was really, really good. Yeah, can't argue with that at all. Let's have a look at this Kramaric guy. Like, what's so good about him? He is decent. I'm gonna say we scouted him earlier and I didn't go for him, but kind of tempted after that performance there. That is kind of tempting, but I wouldn't be able to use it anyway. He'd be cup-tied. But yeah, interesting. The transfer deadline's in a week. Interesting. That will be a video. We're going to get the group stage draw and then we're going to call it a night there. So let's see who we get Two players called up for international duty, Delaney and Mario Rui. Right, we're in second seed for the draw, so there we go. So those are the first seed teams. Obviously, we want to avoid Group B, Group C, Group D, and Group G. I'd be pretty comfortable in the other ones, to be fair. Right, so okay, Atletico Madrid in Group A, PSG in Group B. What? I feel sorry for anybody in Group B. Okay, so we've avoided probably the three hardest teams there, obviously, other than Real Madrid. Please give us Monaco. Yes! Okay, cool. I just want to avoid Real Madrid. I didn't want to chance it. Man City got Real Madrid, and Dortmund have got Spartak Moscow. They'll be happy with that. Right, let's see who we're gonna get. We could get either Tottenham, Dynamo Kiev, or Anderlecht. I think realistically, Dynamo Kiev will be the best team to get, but Anderlecht, yeah, they're decent, but Spurs are obviously very, very good. I don't want them. We get Anderlecht. Okay, I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Beans didn't have faith in before Group G. And finally, I would like to get Ludogorets or Celtic. I don't want Red Bull Leipzig at all. I don't fancy facing Timo Werner. Let's have a look. Oh, we're going to get them, aren't we? Oh my god, we're going to get them, aren't we? I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Well, at least we know our group now. Monaco, Anderlecht, Leipzig, and Napoli. That's a tough group, to be fair. That is a tough group. Leipzig are going to fancy themselves. But we avoided the really, really hard groups. Group C is a very hard group there. That's probably... There were three teams there that could easily go through. Club Brugge, I feel very, very sorry for them. They've got no chance. Real Madrid and Man City are just going to be fighting for 1 and 2 in there. There's no chance of the other teams getting through that. Europa League it is then. Oh, cheers. Thanks for having so much faith in me. Thanks, Beans. And thank you again for subscribing. That means a lot. It's much, much appreciated. So we'll confirm that. And we will save here. But thank you everybody who tuned in. That is much, much appreciated. I've had a lot of fun with this today. A very, very tense game at the end. But yes, much appreciated. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And if you are new around here, subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Also follow me on Twitter, Ash El Negro, and you'll find out whenever I'm going live or posting a new video. And until next time, take care. Peace.